Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome back to my channel. This is your favorite Divine Light, and I'm so happy and grateful to have you here with me today. We're going to be looking into your monthly reading for the month of December. I'm going to start up with the coffee cup, then move on to your cards. And also, if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy your reading. We're initially going to start out with your symbols and see the theme, the energy of the month for you. This green wanted to come forth, and let's pull that out. And we'll pull another red one here. And while I am actually going through with your symbols in the coffee cup and saucer, I'm also going to mention from your channeled messages, the missing ingredient which came through from the archetype decks, and the message of guidance we're going to actually check to see at the end. This is from the instant message oracle. We're going to be magic oracle. And finally, we're going to pull up a card from this roadmap to success here, and we're going to check to see that at the end. While I am reading your tarot, I'm going to do two types of tarot today. We're going to look into your general reading as well as the romance reading afterwards, okay? Let's jump in here. What's happening? And if you're new here, welcome. And if you have been here for a while, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and subscribe to give some love to the channel. Let's get to it. We have a handshake and a happiness coming along. Meeting with a stranger could be important around this month. I kind of see like the world and the moon is behind it. We also have the sunshine here. There might be the energies of the moon is Cancer and the sun can be Leo energy. You might be meeting. You also see the birds here. Birds can actually bring some good news, which will bring happiness overall around the month. Okay, let's jump into your cup. Let's see what's coming your way. Okay, I see the crescent moon on the bottom again here. Seems like this is going to be a month of like celebration. You might even receive some good news about like legal things. Also, I'm gonna dive a little bit, like you don't have a longer channeled message this time because the missing ingredient also packs a lot of information here for you. Reflection, as the word came forward here for me. The reflection, I looked up the meaning. Reflection has two meanings. This can be, first of all, like contemplating things, and or it can mean a change in direction, as well as what mirror shows, reflects, okay? The light reflects back to you. I see here there's a W showing. W can indicate a win, something that you're going to be actually progressing. There are two, and the third legal paper is here. Maybe within the first 2 weeks of the month, you're going to actually go through this legal endeavors, sign papers, open up new paths. I even see here someone who's wearing like a pointy hat. This doesn't remind me of a witch, but he reminds me of like a sorcerer type of alchemist type of energy here. And so I feel like what's going to happen is initially you're going to start out the month with dealing with the legal issues, but they're not going to be in the negative sense. I feel like the legal issue is going to be like with the handshake here, signing contracts, making deals, or if there are some deals that you have been avoiding, or maybe you wanted to sign the deals and the people weren't really approaching those things, they're going to be actually taken care of, handled, and people are going to come forward and they're going to really approve this, okay? And there are two papers, legal papers back to back. And there's a path in between. The path can be maybe, if you're maybe even selling things, this can be two different things which has distance in between that you're going to take care of. One of them has like this little coin bag, like the money bag from the back in the day, the old times. I don't mean like back in the day for like the last century. I mean like maybe 5 centuries ago, people used to carry these money bags. And it seems like here, this is going to be like a contract that you're going to sign, which will bring you some sort of like maybe even a gift at the end of the day. Within the beginning of the second week, like I said, I'm seeing here a sorcerer, and there was a pathway. Actually, I just grabbed a chunk of money, just actually attached to it. This person may be someone who's opening up a pathway for you. Magician, I see the magician energy. Who's the magician? We have the Virgo or a Gemini. Okay, this can be, Virgo can be someone extremely organized. Gemini can be someone very social. Maybe this person can carry both of those energies, and he has, you can see there's a pathway. I see a letter M under the pathway. M, maybe Maryland, Malaysia, can be in the name of the country, that maybe a city that you're going to be going to. I also see number 3 under this person's feet, can be indicative of their creativity. This can be a creative endeavor. This can be a creative person opening up pathways. Maybe someone who's actually providing job opportunities. It can be something like that as well. The legal papers can be back-to-back, sending out the resumes, getting the acceptance, or maybe if you want to go work somewhere else outside of where you are, this can be indicative of the paperwork that is going to be taken care of. If you are waiting for paper to be approved from a distance, and this can be the papers that are being approved. And I see here this person has a high influence, kind of like the face, small face here, but this white beard. I see this is the white beard, this is the hat, and his arms up in the air. This can be, because I feel fire energy, this can be an entrepreneur as well, but he has a face behind him. You can see this face kind of looks like maybe a totem to me. Like the totems, but this one has like nose, literally I can see the nose as well. So there are 2 things popping into my head, because this one has a lighter complexion. I'm gonna say this can be a person who is not really wanting this thing to happen, this person to do things, but they are really feeling upset, but they're still, because their back is supporting them, they're still supporting the cause. Or this can be someone, even though they're still supporting the cause, might get a little hurt from the situation. I feel a little bit like Native American vibes when I look at the face. That's what it is reminding me. And his eye kind of looks like a little hatchet. Okay, and there's a little girl under like this man. Maybe this is someone that has to leave somebody else behind. Little girl doesn't have to be specifically like a little child. This can be someone whose inner child is not healed yet, and maybe leaving them behind is going to be very painful for both sides. That can be representative of that as well. But it seems like here this person is really aggressive, so their aggressiveness is actually opening up a smaller pathway here. Maybe even though you have to leave where you are for a certain period of time, you're going to be coming back. You're going to be like bringing the, necessary like maybe information, application, whatever it is necessary for that other person to come with you. You're going to be able to take them with you. I see there's another woman here. She's watching over, maybe even calling over. She has like a bun. Her hair looks like a bun, and she's flying. Can be an ancestral help, but also I feel like there's another woman here with a long hair. There's like a feminine era beginning for you. Masculine energy is heavy on Aries. Aries like to take action, get things done, very powerful, and like to lead as a natural leader. But I feel like here you're gonna have also some sort of like a feminine healing as well. This can be finding, if you're male watching this can be finding that a balanced female partner that will align, that will actually like help you balance your energy. If you're like having, as a female, having like a heavy masculine energy, it seems like they're going to be balancing out. Why is it useful to have feminine energy, like a healthy feminine, healthy masculine? Feminine energy is the creative side of us, and if you don't have like constructive creativity, then what happens is like your efforts would be like really heavy. Like you would just work on the things that wouldn't have any results. Okay, it's like it's like an example is working on the soil without putting any seed in it. Nothing's gonna grow on that. Like how hard you actually like turn the soil around, if there's no seed in there, it's not going to bring anything to life. That's like the toxic masculine, because there's no creativity in there. It might not bring a lot of success to you. And I feel like here there is a darker side here that is healing, and I feel like that's the reflection, change in direction actually here coming to you. And another thing here is if you smile, the mirror smiles back. That's the message came forward. So maybe there's certain things that you have to work on here, and like by first smiling to the life. Okay, if you have like the attitude of like hard work can get things done, I feel like the change is actually going to affect you in a way that you see the darkness here that indicates your intuition. Rather than just only doing things with your mental attitude and physical work, you have to actually dive deeper into those intuitive parts of yours. I see there are two people leaving a scene, leaving a situation. There is actually a king right there, like begging maybe to not to leave. There might be people here that I feel like you might be one of these people leaving, okay? And there is actually a sword in your hand, like looks like a gauntlet, maybe even. So there's a powerful information, powerful tool that you're going to obtain, which we have the star here. That's going to be your wish fulfillment within the 3rd week. And there's actually, I saw like a person begging here initially, but when I put it a little further, I see like a crocodile here. This can be your current situation. Maybe you were in the hands of the crocodile, but it seems like here this month is going to be like the blessings of the 2025 actually going to start to show themselves within the December. You're going to start just getting those Christmas vibes. You're going to start getting those blessings earlier than the things happen. And the last week I see here there are people actually wearing hats. This can be like the celebration. There's a horse right there. If you have like a plan for the last week of the year, maybe for celebrations, it seems like they're all going to be ongoing. And another thing here, this maybe you're making plans for going somewhere else for the Christmas, because I see also a wheel right there. And I see this person has like an arrow on the bottom. This can be a Sagittarius that you're working together with. And maybe you're going to travel somewhere. And I see a tower right there. The tower can be maybe a castle or like some sort of like old building that you're going to go to. I see kind of like a letter H or M here, can mean the name of the place that you're going to be traveling to. But it seems like the energy of this 3rd week, the heavy energy is going to actually fizzle out. It is going to become like the clouds are going to part. Maybe you're going to even have a very good weather during that time. I see a trident here. Trident actually symbolizes the power. Because it's a trident, the Poseidon actually has a trident. Can symbolize also emotional strength that you're going to gain. And after the fact, I feel like this can be if you're planning a little trip away from the stress or this like leave things behind for a while. This can be also bring you some sort of like inspiration, emotional satisfaction, emotional strength that you will have the trident in your hand. Maybe you're going to walk into an environment with full confidence that when you later step into it. Okay. Let's get into your saucer now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let me talk about your missing ingredient here. This is a temple. The temple showed up as like temple can actually symbolize like the church, the mosque, I forgot the name of the Jewish temple. So it's on tip of my tongue. I couldn't remember anyways. So what happens here is this is actually suggesting that to re-examine what you reject and what you accept. Because the temples is a structure, usually when we walk in there, we accept everything that they're giving us as a rule, and we reject everything that they're rejecting as well. This can be religious. This can be something that you grow up with, information. You can be an atheist. You don't have to be. But that's still a temple. That is still a structure. That is still a building, basically, okay? And this temple is suggesting you is actually, this is the missing ingredient. You need to start soul searching a little bit, okay? And what do you spend your time worshiping? That's very important to question, okay? Are you after the material satisfaction, or do you see people as matter, or are you going for the spiritual satisfaction at the end of the day? Because matter, after a certain time, after a certain threshold, you obtain all the material things. Spiritual satisfaction actually becomes much more important and much more delicious, okay? And I see here the temple here that suggests that you need to maybe look into the causes that is fueling your energy, fueling you to get things done, and maybe reassess them. It doesn't have to be specific. They're all spiritual. It can also be like balanced with the material desires as well as the spirituals, okay? Let's get into your plate now. Let's see. If you have a question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what that is going to actually reveal. I see birds are flying here. There's a desire, okay? It wants to come forward. It is on, like, I feel like it is on the brink of happening right now. And then the second flip. So if this is like a first time you tried something to make happen and it didn't happen yet, do not give up on that. I feel like this is something meant for you. Even that's going to be closing a cycle and opening up a new one in your life, okay? So if the first try didn't work out, you might have to change maybe the strategies. Like I said, like the temple, what you're worshiping, what you think is important. Maybe you should change or shift to something else. I see here a flag right here. This kind of looks like a golf, you know, that holes in the golf clubs. There's actually beautiful energy here. This means that you're going to hit the spot. You're going to find that perfect victory here. It's laid in front of you. It is going to be opening up for you, okay? We have another arrow here. There's an archman. Actually, I see a number kind of like a 2. I see letter C. This can mean the first name or the last name of this person. Can be a Sagittarius actually appearing. Sagittarius kind of like a warrior, and they hit like the target. And I feel like the target, we have 2 different things when it comes to target. You have a golf course. I mean, like a something fun. Like, I think archery is fun as well, but the target is different than the action, okay? You don't shoot into golf holes with an arrow. Maybe the tools that you're using is not really current, and it's time to maybe change them around. I see here an exclamation mark. Initially, I saw like 2 babies swaddled here, but now I see like a period and an exclamation mark. Exclamation mark has a cup under it. So cup indicates emotionally fulfilling new offer. This is like something that you have to finalize. I see a broken cup here that actually has period under it. This can be something, maybe you're even trying to take away from someone. I see 2 people like trying to like just pull their collars. Maybe you're trying to take away something or take something, or you're thinking about something specifically, and that has ended already. That's not going to actually bring you more wealth. But there's another cup behind it, and there's an exclamation mark. Exclamation mark actually suggests that universe is telling you, like, look here, it's right here. This is something different. This is something that is actually going to be much more useful for you. It's going to be satisfactory for you, and you need to change your gaze towards that. And it's not really too far away thing. It is right next to it. This can be even a next door that you need to knock. Okay, I see towards the end of the month again 2 people here. There's a woman who has a tail, kind of like reminds me of the Capricorn, the devil vibes, and there's a fox in front of it as well. Fox indicates shades, shadows, doing things in the shade. There might be 2 people, I told you, they're walking away, and I see this man might have like a tail here too. Okay, so it's like reversed here. Walking away maybe like requires maybe to be a little tactical, okay? Take it that way, because I don't feel like any animal is bad. Every animal has actually a meaning and symbol. So even if you see fox indicates maybe while you are walking in the snow, you need to cover your tracks. You shouldn't be showing your tracks because the crocodile is following you here, okay? All right, the rest of the story here, the messages from the temple. Well, I'm going to pull up your tarot cards. Okay, it says soul and spirit is way beyond our eyes can see. Offer your worry to the heavens and let the solution come to you. We are souls having human experience. Reflect and remember that you are a piece of the creation, eternal and forever. Okay, so basically the temple, like, if it's good to connect with the creator of all that is and ask the creator to send certain things, but you are a part of the creation. If you do not have a desire, you cannot receive, okay? Having desire, strong desire, actually, if you even read Think and Grow Rich, the burning desire is like the first, first requirement of becoming rich, okay? Let's see, this is going to be your general tarot. We're going to start with your current situation. Wheel of Fortune, even if you don't feel it right now, the things are going to start turning around. The wheel is going to start turning on your behalf. It seems like everything is going to start working out. And this is the current situation. Maybe you don't even see there are some blessings happening. Blessings are in your life, but you have to maybe look a little bit closer, or maybe slowing down. Like I said, with the missing ingredient, temple indicates actually prayer, meditation. Slowing down can be necessary to see those blessings. How will it evolve? You're going to be celebrating with your loved ones, okay? That's going to be the sign. When you start seeing celebrations, congratulations, maybe even people smiling and saying hi to you for random reasons, not because like purpose or some like ill intent. We have the happiness here. When you start to celebrate things, when the things that you feel grateful for starts to come into your life, know that the thing is actually, the Wheel of Fortune is actually starting to turn for you, okay? The internal or external factors, we have the Two of Cups. Like everything's looking perfect, guys, here. So I feel like the internal factor is self-love. The outside is you're going to be receiving something or someone coming into your life that is going to actually help you feel this love, help you feel this fortune. And the outcome is we have the Five of Cups. We're going to get some clarifiers. Five of Cups, I feel like here the Justice on the bottom is the shadow side. Something has happened, okay? You're not really feeling that quite good about it. But you see, you are actually, this is after tarot, by the way. That's why we see someone actually drowning here. You're seeing what's spilled, but you can see this is actually red and green. What's spilled is the poison. You have two cup upright. You have a gain. You have a castle across the bridge. What you need to do is just cross the bridge. And the justice is actually being served here. So even if you're not seeing the final outcome, the Wheel of Fortune is actually working out for you. And you're going to see it quite soon. It's not going to take too long. You're just looking at from the negative sides. Let's get some clarifiers from this. I think this was in the Lenormand deck also, a different one. Let us see. Wheel of Fortune, we have a new home. The birds are actually going to bring some good news here, okay? Expect good news to come. The Horseman we have, this is actually the situation will evolve with a news. Expect some news on the mail. We have, you see this beautiful horse lady, the lady with the horse, actually bringing some news to you. There's going to be good news coming ahead, and that's going to be the sign. And we have here, dog is actually here with the Two of Cups. I said love. The external factors is affecting the situation is someone's loyalty. Someone loyal actually going to come up, maybe stand up and speak to you and tell you how you can evolve things for the better. And we have here the well, wishing well, basically. So even if you're seeing the maybe what you couldn't obtain from the situation, everything is working out for you. Know that Wheel of Fortune, the wishing well states like your desires are coming to you, okay? Maybe you're just not being optimistic. You're not seeing the bright side of the things. Let's see your romance card, romance side. And then I'm going to, yeah, handshake can be also, I see kind of like this crescent moon kind of looks like a little ring to me. You might get a commitment from someone that you really want to have in your life because you're shaking the hands of this person. That indicates this is going to be some deal that you really want to, you're going to be enjoying. This is the romance part. Let's see what your person actually feels or thinks. This person's like the Ten of Pentacles energy. They want longevity. They want long-term relationship. They want to be with you forever. This is like a long-term thing for them. Ten of Wands is actually the connection between you, physical connection. There might be some restraints here. Maybe you have some distance, physical distance. Maybe that's why you're not really, you might not be feeling it because Aries tend to be a little bit sensational. They like to have adventures with the persons that they're with. And if you have some sort of distance, that can be putting some pressure into the physical connection. The spiritual connection, we have the Nine of Wands here. So You might have some sort of like boundary issue in between. I feel here maybe this is something from the past. You have some issues that you haven't talked to this person, and that is putting actually some restraints and like strict boundaries. And I don't feel like this is boundaries, maybe even like putting some distance. I feel like the key here to communicate and long-term outcome is the world. It seems like whoever this person is, we have fire energy, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this person and you might have like a very good balance together. And it seems like eventually, even though you have some sort of like a distance and there's a physical connection has also some sort of like a heavy strains on it, the things are going to align. The world is actually completion. That is going to be coming to an end, and there's going to be some sort of like a revolution, upgrade happening in this relationship, okay? We have the Lovers coming with your person. This person is madly in love with you. This person thinks you are their soulmate. 10 of Pentacles indicates they want to have a long-term relationship. They want to create a family environment with you. They want to spend long periods of time with you, basically. 10 of Wands with, I don't do reversals. Like I mentioned before, my cats actually kicked these off the table, so I picked them up as they go. And the physical connection is, even though there is actually some like heavy energies on there, maybe there's heavy burdens, distance, or such things. Ace of Cups indicates this person is going to connect with you very soon. Physical connection. Maybe they can actually surprise you with a visit. They can come forward with an offer to move in together, maybe move into the same place. When it comes to spiritual connection, Four of Cups indicates maybe you are feeling a little bored of the situation. Maybe you are the one putting the distance here, okay? Four of Cups indicates a little bit like being lost in your own world. And I can see like you're actually general reading looking very good. Maybe there's so much excitement happening in your own world. You do not really have time to put some energy into this relationship. But I feel like with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, we also have with the Lovers, Gemini energy. This person really wants to take a leap forward. They want to be together. And we have a Daughter of Pentacles, which is Page of Pentacles energy. They want to plan. They want to have something for the long term. With the world indicates completion. So whatever the cycle, this far away distance between you, this person wants to close the gap. They're going to be actually moving forward, and they can even take a step towards you, maybe even come up with the offer of like a long term. But even though they show up with the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like the Page of Pentacles energy is they're not going to be too forward. They can actually come forward with like a one step at a time rather than just running and rushing things, okay? Now we're going to get to the missing ingredient. I talked about it. Message of guidance and advice or confirmation from the spirit that we're going to be looking into this instant magic oracle deck. Not a deck, I'm sorry, this is actually a booklet. Let's see. Boundaries must be put into place and respected. Okay, so I feel like 10 of Wands here is actually telling you maybe the 9 of Wands, I'm sorry, is the spiritual connection. Maybe spiritually you're not really putting so much boundaries, or the thing is, no is a complete sentence. That might be the advice from the spirit. No is a complete sentence. Maybe you're having a hard time to say no in your general overall life, and or maybe in romantic relationships as well. And that's why you're distancing yourself from the situation. But if this person in your life, and I feel like this person really loves you and respects you, and if you can draw your own boundaries and say that doesn't fit with me, okay, they will be respecting your boundaries. Okay, that's like your message of confirmation and guidance from the universe. Confirmation as in the sense of the only thing missing is the boundaries here. Okay, let's see the roadmap to success. I have your final adjustment, looking back and moving forward. Okay, so I feel like here you are on the right path and you're not really doing anything wrong here. Looking back is like actually seeing how far you have come in overall general life and relationships, and this is the point that you come here. Now you know what you want, what you know what you don't want, and assessing that situation, assessing that, and then moving forward to the future is the key here. Okay, you are on the right path, you are on the right track. You don't have to guess, or you don't have to feel doubtful of your pathway. Okay, All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.